Can you tell me your name?
Amani Gupta.
Amani, can you spell that for me?
Amani Gupta.
Okay, thank you. And what 4-H club are you with?
Creative Clovers.
Creative Clovers. And what year will you be this fall in school?
I'm going to be a junior, so graduating in 2027.
Super. Thank you so much. And can you tell me which category in 4-H you're judging today at Olmsted County Fair?
Fine arts.
Fine arts. Excellent, excellent. So can you tell me a little bit about your project?
Yeah, so this was a still life, and then we have like a teapot, and then got an apple, and then there's like a little small clay, like almost just like a little cup.
A cup. Okay. And how long have you been enrolled in fine arts as a 4-H project area?
I've done a lot of different project areas, but I've been in 4-H for a long time, so I'd say I was on and off with fine arts, but probably I've done it 5 or 6 times.
Okay, thank you. Why did you decide to make this an exhibit?
I just really like the way it's shaded and then the different use of colors, but it's like the different use of like darks and the lighter, but it's just all one pencil, and I just like the simplicity of that.
And what did you learn as you were doing this project?
I learned ways to use the different pencils like 6B and the different to like really push the darks so the lights pop more, and then to use the eraser to like make lighter spots and just show the sun and like reflections and all.
Okay, great. What was your favorite part of this project?
I'd have to say I like drawing the apple. That's very specific, but I just like the way it turned out, and I like everything about it.
Okay, great. Did you need help, or did you have to ask for guidance while doing this project?
Occasionally, I just asked for other people's opinions on like how they think it should look, and I just took that into consideration when drawing, but nothing too crazy.
Okay. How long do you think it took you to do this exhibit?
Like 5 or 6 hours, but like on and off. So not like, yeah, I'd say 5 or 6 hours overall.
Okay. Why did you select these materials when you were making your project?
I just like the simplicity of just a pencil and an eraser, and then using like, of course, different pencils to get it darker. But I just wanted to keep it simple and not do anything too crazy.
Did you face any problems, or what was the hardest part of this?
I'd say the reflection off the tea kettle was hard, especially for the small clay cup. It just was kind of distorted.
Can you point to that part of it for me?
Like right here.
Oh, sure.
That's not my favorite part, and it was just really hard to draw because it was like stretched out in a weird way. So I tried to show that, but then it just looked like maybe I drew it a little bit off.
Is there anything you would do differently if you were going to do it again?
I'd add a more interesting background. It's kind of bland.
Okay. And then what are you most proud about in this?
That I learned to shade using a pencil. I think that was an important skill.
Okay. Did you learn any new skills in order to do this project?
Yeah, shading using a pencil. That's the big one. That's really all this is. It's just a lot of it, and yeah.
And did you learn anything about decision making or communicating this project to others?
I'd say decision making on like mapping it out, showing where the things are, and then just trying to paint it like as I see it, not as I like think I see it, like how it actually is.
And that makes me realize I didn't ask a question. Did you do a sketch outline of this before? Did you start straight away on the primary paper? Like,
Yeah.
what was your process?
I did a small sketch outline, mainly of just like the mapping out of it, but not really shading or anything like that.
Okay. Let's see if that'll stay there. All right. So you did a sketch outline first?
Yeah, but I didn't shade it, just kind of like, just to lay it out and get their position.
Okay. What would you like to challenge yourself with next in this project area?
Just shading using more, I'd say colors is just the next step. Shading using colored pencils and stuff, and then I can just like show more detail.
And have you done any other activities or shared this with anyone else?
No, not yet.
Not yet. You got any plans to? Thinking about it?
We'll see how this goes.
How will you keep learning about the fine arts project area, do you think?
I'll take what I learned and just keep working on different projects and different ideas.
Okay. And And it does say, how would you, are you going to share what you learned in the community?
Yeah, I'd say with my friends if they ever need help.
Do your club ever do like project days?
Yeah. I could maybe teach them something.
Okay. All right, anything else you'd like to share before we wind down here?
Not really.
All right, final closure. Thank you so much and good luck.